man. I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P, and a lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
We ain't beefing. I don't want no smoke. It ain't no secret, they know all of us are dope. And our people need us. We can't let them fight this battle alone. We done lost some folks and we can't lose no more. So I'ma be breaking bread, making plans, building with my brothers. Breaking bread, making plans, building with my brothers. Breaking bread, making plans, building with my brothers. Breaking bread, making plans, breaking bread, making plans.
You've been lied to. You've been told that the enemy stands beside you. Your neighbor is your rival. That's what they use to divide you. But I ain't beefing with nobody that got the same problems I do. Don't always work, but I try to. I can be prideful when I often lose my cool, but I choose to commit to being better so we can eat together. Cause compared to black lives, our beef don't really matter. The day of us fighting each other is over. Wish they love my folks like they loving my culture. But we ain't even pressed, I ain't even gon' hold ya. We don't need your stamp, we co-signing our own stuff. Don't need permission, you dealing with grown-ups. And our ancestors, they told us you owe us. So we here to collect, make the check out the black crowd and no one.
You ain't beefing. I don't want no smoke. It ain't no secret, they know all of us are dope. And our people need us. We can't let them fight this battle alone. We done lost some folks and we can't lose no more. So I'ma be breaking bread, making plans, building with my brothers. Breaking bread, making plans, building with my brothers. Breaking bread, making plans, building with my brothers. Breaking bread, making plans, breaking bread, making plans.
Just got a call from my dog, he was limping. He said that he saw what he saw, but wish he didn't. I told him that we all was a part of what we witnessed. He said that they'll all be going hard. I said they been dead, where you been? It's time to bring your best out, kings. Cause this ain't a protest, this a lifestyle change. Which means my child is your child. Protect and respect our queen. Hell of a thing to be melanin me.
Ain't beefing. I don't want no smoke. It ain't no secret, they know all of us are dope. They know, and our people need us. We can't let them fight this battle alone. We done lost some folks and we can't lose no more.
So mama,
breaking bread, making plans.
Yeah. Breaking bread, making plans, building with my brothers. That's a hard bar right there. Black Lives Matter Plaza, Steve Roy, Black Boo, Alpha Duncan. Available on all platforms wherever songs are sold. They're not signed yet, and the song ain't copywritten, so I can keep using it for my show intro because it's a damn vibe, and I appreciate that, man. Good to see y'all. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Let's go live with Lamont King. I am Lamont King, and let's go live. Yeah. Until I get my jingle. Let's go live. That's what I hear in my head. Just an exaggerated version of a song intro. I need that. If anybody can compose, man, let's get it. What's good, Van? Shout out to everybody watching, tuning in. I appreciate you. Welcome back. We're here each and every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. Glad you could make it. Could have gone the other way. We made it, man. It's almost the end of the week. And just, hey, for you, We are multitasking. Monty says she is multitasking, supposed to be in a book club simultaneously. Oh, that's what y'all doing now? Now that COVID got us on lockdown, we going back to the late 90s? We in book clubs again? Who's doing that? Book clubs? No one believes it. Because you can't go to the places we normally go to, so you got to hit that book club. I can dig it. Shout out to everybody watching us on TV right now. Get some housekeeping in. Good to see you. We got some new listeners up in Vermont. I just got an email that said Vermont on the check-in. They're there. And if it's your first time, we are broadcasting live from inside Tiny Closet Studios, the nerve center of operations.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.
I appreciate that, Lord Jamar. Word to Lord Jamar. Good to see you. Let's go. All right, here he is. Humor Mill Mag, man. I got it on the phone right now. This is finesse. Things are lining up. Now that we done troubleshot. It's past tense of troubleshoot, if you don't know, and we figured out some things and we moving, man. We ain't had a problem since we had the last problem, and that's how life should be. So if you got the Humor Mill app, that's us right here. Can you see that? We're going live on the live Humor Mill map. They're app. They're in 250 million devices. Get them in the Google Play Store or Apple Music, and they're streaming the show live right now. So that's a thing. It's working on my phone finally, and I'm so happy to be here. Good to see it. We love to see it. Those of you watching TV right now in Carolina, shout out to my man Smurf, Dynasty 5, the whole nine. Everybody doing their thing. I'm glad y'all can tune in, man. Please appreciate our sponsors, our longtime partner, Drunken Fruit. The show been partially brought to you by drunkenfruit.com, one of the greatest black-owned and black-operated businesses coming out of Brooklyn, New York. Husband and wife situation. Amazing products. Check it out. Go to the site. See for yourself. Don't take my word for it. And show is Let's Go Live is 100% viewer supported by viewers like you. $ Cash App, Lamont King 06. This is the easiest way to go. And my Patreon for people that's hip and under of a certain age. You can get all my content, man. I was up to 3 a.m. cutting some videos, some exclusive content that I can't give you on these platforms, but I put them in the Patreon, and you can subscribe for a low nominal monthly fee. It's not like Spotify or Netflix, because it's just not like that. It's different. It's my stuff. So we build up the Patreon, and then when I decide to do my comedy special, put it in the Patreon, and all y'all get it first for the low. So let's do that. Go on over, drop some duckers on there, and subscribe. We get it moving. We get it popping. All right. Let's see y'all. Anybody want to give a praise report? Oh, I got a praise report. I got to check in. If you got the Skype, man, find us on Skype and jump on in the conversation. I'll pull you into the show. We'll keep it simple. I got a praise report. Unbearable, the movie, coming soon. For those of us that can't really, you know what I mean? This is all you get, the whole quarantine, the whole lockdown. This is where I'm at. I got a praise report. So those of you who are tuning in because you're familiar with me from Karen Hunter's show on Sirius XM 126, next Friday, I'll be doing the show, Foolishness Friday, co-hosting, filling in for Karen. So that should be a big deal. It should be a lot of fun. There's some surprises in store. Don't know what, but they're in the store. And I'll be on the show co-hosting with her next Thursday, too. So Thursday and Friday, it's all me on Sirius XM 126. Lord willing. Great opportunity. She's a big homie. Major, very impactful, super important in the game. And I'm happy to be riding the wave, man. Riding the wave. The wave. All right, let's talk about it, man. Let's get some headlines real quick. I don't know if y'all saw this. I'm gonna just really go through my Twitter feed because I tried to pull it up early, and it wasn't really. China sent off a rocket. Were you paying attention? Did you peep that? So China sent off. Was it China or North Korea? Wait a minute. Let me double check because y'all be playing. Twitter, you got to check 2 and 3 sources. Even though I get most of my news from Twitter, you really got to vet the stories. But I got to make sure I'm saying it right before I go off on my little tangent. Do. How's the weather where you at? Superhuman and muggy right here. But very nice. Yeah, China. China successfully launched their interplanetary mission to Mars. This is courtesy of TheVerge.com, ladies and gentlemen. China successfully launched their interplanetary rocket on their mission to Mars. They're going to Mars. I've been watching a lot of movies too. Yeah, what was the name of that? It was two of them over the lockdown I saw on Netflix because I like science fiction, space travel, and time travel. So they suggested it. I don't know how they know, but it was two of them that were really, really. It was what's the guy's name? The guy that do the weird commercials. Golly, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt had a Mars one, and it was kind of trippy. It was kind of trippy, and I seen that one, and then there was another one. He went to go get his father because his father was out in deep space, and part of the trip, he's out there for 30 years, so he's a super astronaut. His father was a super astronaut. He went to go get his father, and they stopped off on Mars, like that was a thing, right? And so Mars had this base. And it was I was like, the Mars, this is weird. Like, could that be in our lifetime? Evidently, China said, fuck it, we going. Damn your Space Force. And that kind of made me think about your president trying so fast to assemble the Space Force and make it a agency. It's because he probably knew that they was way ahead of the curve. So they just launched their rocket today. So look for some U.S. rockets to be half-assed shot in the sky in the next 6 to 9 months, unfortunately. But Space Force is a funny show on I think it's Netflix. Steve Carell, Roy Wood Jr. That's funny too. There was another headline that I wanted to throw out there. David Clark said some wild shit. Sheriff David Clark, the ultra conservative black dude. That's a fixture, talking head on Fox News. So he said some wild shit on Twitter that, we might have to take a look at. So he says when a lefty, a liberal apparently, says that they favor shutting down society for the rest of the year, I say, okay, let's do it. That includes the 2020 November elections. It's status quo then, and then Donald Trump remains president until the next election in 2024. Wouldn't want anybody catching the flu at the polls. The last part is sarcasm, obviously. But how about this? What if they're forecasting their moves? Is that a possible? I need you civics experts to chime in. Is that possible? We always talk about the martial law thing, and if he would pull a move to stay in office. But what about the other way? Like, what if people that are in favor of keeping their kids out of school and keeping things closed, what if they unknowingly are playing right into the orange man's hands? Like, if we say, nah, man, we just not comfortable, everything still needs to stay closed. And then the people on the right is like, oh, well, if everything's closed, then the polls going to be closed too. And I didn't really think about that. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, they telegraphing. A little scary. And all right, those were the two that really stuck out. Now, here's one. I'm trying to find the video. I know I woke up to this. I know you saw it too. I think it was Milwaukee or somewhere with the young lady who apparently set fire to, in an attempt to set fire to her boyfriend's car and destroy his car for whatever reason, unwarranted. Karma showed up on the scene immediately. And so let me give you the dramatic. Let me give you what happened. So in the video, I'm trying to find the video. In the video, she's apparently, she busts out the windows. Video starts, she's in an apartment complex parking lot. It's across the parking lot. Somebody's in their window videoing. And the video I saw starts after she had bust the windows out the car on some Jasmine Sullivan type with a baseball bat. And so she's sitting there with gasoline and some other what's the conflagratory, inflammatory elements or items. And you see her sitting there lighting it and lean in the car and try to light whatever is happening. And then the entire car just blew up in her face and knocked her into the next car. Now, I'm trying to find a video so we can go through it, but I ain't had time. I got home late. It wasn't funny at first when somebody sent it to me. I don't like all that graphic stuff where people be sending me people getting killed and all that. I don't really like that because it stay in my brain. But this one, once I knew that she was okay, it was hilarious. I had to watch it at least 1,500 more times. She got smacked into the next car and then gets up, bewildered and confused, and attempts to finish the job and grab her stuff and get up out of there. So she was okay. Apparently, she may have collapsed off camera, but she got punished by a raging fireball that she started from inside the car. I don't know what she did wrong. I don't know what she was using, but she got punished. Here's the still photo. Let me just give you the still photo. The still photo is hilarious. This is what I put up on on social media. I said it was at this moment she knew she fucked up. So here's what's happening. This is the car. This is the other car. This is just a still photo. Here's the gas can. This is her leg. And this is her fire dress right here. She has on a fire onesie. Heat rocks. A fire tard. This is a burning romper is what she has on right here. She tried to do the waiting to exhale moment, Angela Bassett, but this is what happened. She is engulfed in flames in this split second freeze frame that I have prepared for you. Man, a good golly, Miss Molly, great balls of fire. I mean, she is a ball of flame. Let me see. He just sent me the link on the YouTube chat. I don't know if I can get it though. I can't get to it. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to see it while I'm on here. Send in my email. Send me the email and I'll bring it up. Shoot me an email, executive producer Mr. Clarkson, so we can get it. Or John from All Fun and Games. We can get it in here so we can see, so we can watch, so we can get it out of Tiny Closet Studios.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.
I appreciate you. But yeah, man, y'all ladies, come on, man. What does they don't deserve this. And she didn't deserve this either. What is ways to come to the table, man? Other than, I mean, you're across the line. You're doing too much. Like you really flames to the face. Was it worth it? And I think she had braids too. And maybe that was the accelerant. Maybe it was, maybe. And she got arrested. Okay. There's no way. Michelle said, there's no way she's okay. No, she's okay. Now, you talking physically or mentally? All right, let me check my email real quick. Hopefully somebody sent it. Send me my email so we can get this video going. All right, here we go. Mr. Clarkson is on it. I mean, this is the type of work that we do here, man. Here it is. All right, hold on, y'all. Stand by. This type of work we do here on a shoestring budget, and y'all not even realize we still, as you're watching this program, the late night talk shows, which gets paid millions of dollars, they're doing the exact same fucking thing I'm doing right here. That's the funny part. All right, forget about that. Get that out your brain. All right, watch this. We're going to play this video. All right, here we go. Make sure y'all can see this. I don't know if you can get the sound, but we're going to watch it anyway. All right, there it is. All right, so let's walk through it. This is your news of the day. This is probably the highlight. You don't want to hear nothing else that's going on CNN. This is what should make your day. I don't know what happened. It's no sound, so let's just, so she's got the canister, right? And I'm doing, hey, I'm sick of his shit. He keep playing. I got this little dollar. Oh my God. What the fuck? What happened? I got to get this. Oh shit. Oh, is my hair? Where are my extensions? I just got my hair done. Okay, let's go back. That's not funny. It's not funny. Wait a minute. Let me see your face. Let me come back to the screen. That's not funny, but it's hilarious. Because this shows you that fighting anger with anger and fighting crime with crime, it just doesn't work. If you can't communicate, ladies, city girls, hot girls, the men are up Lil Duval said the men are up 5,000 points for this. Okay. Let's go with the play-by-play. She's okay. The only reason I'm doing this is because she's okay. I don't know the full story. She survived. But let's go back one more time. This is for journalism purposes, Wallace. We're going to do this one more time, and then we're going to leave it. Because I know some of y'all are sensitive. We in that age. We in that time where you can't even make fun of shit no more. Anyway, all right, let's go back. Here we go. I just want to know what's going through your mind right. Oh, shit, the hoodie was on, so you didn't even see the hair. Oh, so the flame blew out the hoodie. So she's pouring it in there. Something went wrong with this little dollar store lighter right there. No more dollar store. Oh, my God. What are you looking for on all fours? How did that even? Let me go get this shit because it got my footprints on it. Well, your braids are everywhere. So your DNA is on scene. Oh, gee. Is that her hair? I think that's her hair. That's her hair on the ground. It's unfortunate. It is not worth it, Miss Carter. Hot girl summer immediately on fire. Ridiculous. Y'all doing too much. Y'all are doing too much. What is that? I hope she's okay. I hope they get back together because that's usually what happens. It's unfortunate. We're not making light of it. Light. All right. In other news, glad y'all can tune into Let's Go Live with Lamont. I appreciate you. Let me take that off of there because ain't nobody gonna Skype in. In other news, old men fighting. Let's talk about it. You say to yourself, well, which ones? Well, there's a couple of them. Which one you want to talk about first? You got these old guys fighting. Well, those two guys still fighting. One calling the other senile. One saying that the other one is unfit. It's wild as shit when you turn on the news and you hear them talking about each other, but they could be really talking about themselves. That's the unfortunate part. And I for one, since we're being all racially transparent in these times, man, it don't bother nobody. And I ain't on no Kanye shit. I ain't trying to split the vote. I ain't trying to say don't. I'm saying it don't bother y'all that every time, like even now, every time it comes down to an old white man. Like we're taking down statues. These two cats are statues. Monuments to the past, man. I mean, everything, like if we dismantling shit, when is that process going to start? After the election? Are we really prepared to have that conversation after the election? Are we trying to just get through the election so we can get Trump out of here and then start the conversation? Or are we going to get Trump out of here and then, slow walk it? Like old white men are just like the benchmark for just authority across the board. No one has it. No one. That's not weird to anybody. I don't know. It's like we're so used to it. Like these are our choices. Like this is who's in charge. Just two old white guys. Like it always comes down to they're the authority. They're the standard. Just old white guys. Just 70 plus. Third party or no third party. I mean, we don't even know what system would work in place of the current one. We have nothing to base it on. It's almost kind of like 1778. Like what happened in year 2 after the foundation of the United States? What was going on in year 2? Like, were people sitting around like, is this shit working? Like I often wonder that, but it's just weird now in 2020. Like I heard something the other day. Somebody got installed in the position, and he was like, "She's the first black to hold it," and I'm like, "Still, like that sounds weird to me. To me, it just sounds so weird. We're still having like first black anything in 2020. It juxtaposed against the standard of an old white man. Like it's such a surprise when someone breaks through, and it's amazing. They were actually voted in by people who think that they could do the job. Like this is how people talk when they remark on like a black person that got a spot, or is the president, or is it was announced that this black person is, or this Asian or this Indian is the new CEO of this multi-billion-dollar company, and it's like, that's still surprising you? Still? Because the standard is just old white dudes. And they duke it out slow and sloppy, and we cheer them on. It's just weird. I don't, that's what it is, Van. That's exactly what it is. George Washington imagery. And we're conditioned. Like that's the top. Like this person is going to know what he's doing because he's an old white guy. I don't know. It's something to think about when you when you go home tonight. Oh, this is interesting. Watch Hamilton if you want to learn something about all these old white men, but in a fun hip hop way. I have not seen it. I didn't know. People said it was good when it got on TV, but I missed it. So I guess I got to watch that. But it's just I've always found that weird. Even when I was a little younger, I was like, just that's the stand. Like the barometer, the measure is just no matter what he is, what he does, what he can do. Just that's the measure of standard. It's the standard bearer for just not. I don't even want to say excellence because it don't even have to be excellence. It's just like this is the in charge old white man, automatic. Think about it, owners in the professional leagues. When you talk about old money, when you talk about owners, you talk about old bankers. When you talk about presidents of companies, when you talk about old Congress people. When you just across the board, just like no one else can do what they do. No one, just no one. No one else gets credence for being able to do. All right, I got something for y'all because we're not going deep at all today. But I got something for y'all, something funny. Sarcasm. Oh, sarcasm. Hamilton is horrible. I did not. I thought you was being for real. It's all fun and games till you're not. I thought people loved Hamilton. That's why I was sold out for 17 years. But yeah, here's something you can fun. This is something I find amusing. And shout out to all my white friends and allies watching the show right now. This is what I do. Just every once in a while, when you're in spaces, flip the dynamic. When you're in diverse spaces, flip the dynamic. And I'll give you one example, only one, because we're not going down this road today. But I do this often. Just flip the dynamic. So I'll be talking with a white person about a white person, right? And it'll be a positive, affirming conversation, but they'll say something and they'll try to bait me into giving my opinion. And I'll be like, yeah, no. And I'm just impressed at how well he speaks. That's what I do all the time. I do it at work. It's just I'm telling you, it's a joy. Like flip the dynamic just every so often, and you just shatter the conditioning. That's what needs to happen on a daily basis. If we can learn to shatter the conditioning in the circles that we move in, it'd be a whole bunch of different shit that changes. Just when you throw people for a loop, because we're so used to everything being a certain way. I'll be talking to a white coworker or something, or they'll be talking about something they seen on TV or one of these candidates. I feel like it's just fascinating how well he speaks. He speaks so well. Like he's very articulate. I'll say that because it's like assumed. It's assumed. Trying to tell you, man, it works. It brings me pleasure and joy. It is what it is, man. I'll give y'all some other tips. I might write a book on that one, man. Flip the dynamic. Just, things that would normally play the other way, reverse it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving. I just thought that was weird, man. Oh, because they just look like two old white men fighting. That's it. That's all they look like. There's nothing like, other than the fact that one of them has been there before and one of them's there now. It's nothing that says to me, damn, man, he's going to get that job and kill it. He's going to, I ride for cuz. Like he going to, like your boss. You got a cool boss, right? It don't matter what race. You got a cool boss. You like, hey, man, we walking down these halls in this company, in this building. Don't nobody better not say shit about Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred, hey, he good peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that when you got a leader that's on it and you got confidence in. You can try. You know what I'm saying? I look at these two old dudes fight. I want to put this picture up against. Hey, Mr. Clark, see if you can find this. Y'all ever seen them two old dudes fighting outside the senior citizen home? It's like a slugfest. They're like pugilist style. They're like legit boxing and swinging in slow motion and never connecting. And they hit the ground like 17 times. And it's the most hilarious shit I've ever seen. That's what I see when I see them. When I see them people talking on the floor of the Senate at Capitol Hill. Just old white men fighting. Just old men fighting. Anyway, keep moving. What's the response I get? Oh, you know what response I get. You definitely know. The bewilderment, confusement. And I don't break character either. I'm like, yeah, he's a Biden. It's amazing how he speaks so eloquently. I'm surprised. That's how you got him with that face. When you do it, when you flip the dynamic, you gotta send it to my email. Mr. Clarkson. All right, so now here's who you thought I was talking about. Because I know who you thought I was talking about. All right, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It has been announced. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. are going to be fighting September 12th. Now, it is official, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. Check your email, Ed. It is official. We have run out of shit to watch. And we have also run out of shit to do. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Somebody's 55, somebody's 50 plus. And I feel like somebody asked me today, was like, I don't understand 2020. I tell you what 2020 is. You know, watch some sci-fi movies where somebody time travels and they're like, no, but whatever you do, when you get to the future, don't say shit to nobody because you're going to mess up the space-time continuum. And when you come back, things will be different and we'll be in a parallel universe and you'll split the timeline. Like, that's what I feel like. That's what the fuck is happening. Like January 1st, somebody went forward and tampered with some shit. And like, we're in an alternate universe. Like, it was our regular selves is happening right now in July, somewhere else, another part of the universe. We had the pool, we had the bar, people party and all that shit. But the one we on has been completely dicked off. And now we ain't got no sports. The COVID lockdown has driven people crazy out their mind. And Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. are going to fight. Look at this promo, though. We got a special guest we're going to get to in 2 seconds. Watch this promo. This is from Mike Tyson's, where is it? This is from Mike Tyson's Instagram page. All right. This is official, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's really happening. This is happening right now. All right, here we go. All right, let's watch this together.
We're not born to be humble. We're born to be humble. Everybody know that.
Boxing's a brutal sport. He dominated. His legs are huge. His thighs are huge. His arms are huge. His neck is huge. So it's like, it's very risky, yes, but God is in control of all. I was beating everybody in every weight class I was in. What you gonna do? It's like David and Goliath. He's a giant monster, we know.
And my ego's with me, and I'm saying, you think you fly, huh? You ain't shit. Look, the amateur get here and kick your ass. You better get on top of your game. You wanna get embarrassed in front of these people?
And I'm little old David who only has God on my side, which is only all I need.
And then the other ego say, F you, and watch what I'm gonna do.
All right.
We're not born to be humble.
Okay.
We're born to be humble.
We're not born to be humble. We're born to be humbled. I like that, though. Mike Tyson be dropping bars. Man, you see Mike foaming at the mouth? Did you see it? And what the hell was Roy saying? I'm not for it, man. I'm not saying old men fight, man. It's not sexy, man. 151, the other was 55. and Roy Jones, I think he's outclassed. He's out. Man, Tyson been in the getting back in the shape, and he been sharp and powerful. And I don't know if that's something I want to see. Y'all want to see that? It's something about old men. All right, here we go. The old men fighting. Let me get this clip. This is what they remind me of.
Fight day at Sunny Meadows Nursing Home, and
This is what they remind me of.
Granddad falls off the curb. There's a young man who could stop or referee the fight, but he decides to give zero fucks. It's not his granddad causing the trouble. Fight day at Sunny Meadows Nursing Home, and Vest Granddad falls off the curb. There's a young man who could stop or
Trump and
referee
Biden
the
right
fight, but he decides to give zero fucks.
Not one no contact. I have no confidence in none of them.
Get ready for round 2.
Swing and a miss.
Vest Granddad really needs a new strategy. They both mount an attack. Fat Granddad goes down. In runs.
All right, enough of that. That's what I was talking about. I appreciate you, John and Mr. Clarkson, executive producer. That's what I'm talking about, man. You might want to see that, man. Tyson and we that starve for content. We starve for sports that much. Well, that's what y'all want to see. I can't do it, man. It's not like I mess with them too much to want to see that. I can't do it. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program, man. Come to the stage, very good friend of mine, one of the funniest cats in the game we call comedy. My bro, my comrade, is driving apparently right now, but I'm bringing him on the show. Let's go live with Eddie Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. Yo. Can you hear me?
Hear me?
Yeah. Now we do.
I'm on the phone. Wait a minute,
Are you driving or oh, there you go. My man. All right, we'll see what his situation is there.
There you go. Now, as soon as I can figure out how to turn the fucking camera around.
Yeah, we see your crystals and your jewels.
Oh yeah.
Or just turn it around to you. Yeah, just there you go. What's up, Holmes? Man, you got 2 sunroofs. You doing it? 2 roofs. You got the 2 roofs.
Go ahead, yeah. Both one of them ain't up to my young roof back then.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's talk about it real quick because I know you ain't got a lot of time. You got to drop that food off. You out there door dashing. But oh man, here we go.
I ain't doing. Why won't you?
Somebody tell you getting pulled over. You got the dash cam on. Are you safe? Are you okay, brother?
Yeah, you better know it. You better keep a dash cam. I'm trying to get this junk. Okay, fuck it. So what's up,
Well, yeah, just turn it around to you. What's up with you? Hey man, I ain't gonna keep you long, man. I just want you to talk about your project, man. You're in the middle of a major situation, man. You just dropped your special, you dropped merch, and you out here in the street doing hand-to-hand all content, baby. Talk about it.
From the rooter to the tutor. So I put the junk, I'm at the post office. That's why I was late. I'm at the post office right there. See the post office?
Got it.
You know what I mean? So I came down to the post office to get this junk, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Let me get up out there. We do it like this. It's oh so hood. So now, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we in DC. Okay, boom. So now what happened is we talked about this. We don't make no money on streams.
Right.
You know, we don't make any money on streams. So you gotta put together something. So this is my first project ever putting out any project. You've done a lot. You've been telling me to do it. I was like, nah. So now I got my socks. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, we can see them. We can see them. So that's some artwork that you got designed and put on socks to sell.
Yes.
Nice.
And here is the T-shirt. It's not on the website. This is the first time it's online. You can see it.
Okay.
So this is the full artwork, right?
And that's original. That's original, one of a kind design.
It's original, one of a kind. So the shirt itself is art.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got that, and then put it back here. Those the socks.
So if we go to your website, so we got the whole art on the shirt and the socks. So that's merchandise. So this is a piece of Eddie Bryant. If we go to the EddieBryantShow.com, you get his new 60-minute special, all comedy, all hilarity, and you can get the merchandise. But if you get the merchandise, the comedy special is free.
It's a comedy album. So we're taking it back when you had to listen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Had to listen to the jokes.
You had to listen. And that's the essence of stand up, I think, So it's like, we're gonna have some fun,
Well, that's a good move. So they can go to the EddieBryantShow.com to get that real classic, that real funny, the real kind. The kind you can just put on, light something, pour something, and just laugh. If the versus battle ain't on, or if Netflix done ran out, you can put that album on and do it like the old days, that Red Fox, Richard Pryor type.
Almost got hit right there.
Hey, nah, be safe, champ. All you gotta do is dip your head down. That bush is like an airbag. It'll deploy.
You ain't bullshit. This bush right here, boy. This joint made out of old Negro spirituals, man. This right
Yeah.
They don't make. I'm thankful to be at my age and not have a sunroof.
Yeah, that's true. That's real. That's real.
I don't know why I can't turn the camera around. The joint say limited.
Hey, it's all good. I just wanted the people to see you and see you out here in the streets dropping off that product and that merchandise and let them know where they can get it. So you good to go.
I appreciate you, brother. Keep tuning into Lamont. My favorite show every day to tune into.
Let's go live. All right, Jack, be safe out there.
All right, brother.
Yeah, Eddie Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Socks cold too. So that's like a one of a kind art, unique, never seen before, never will see again by a famous local artist that he had. What's the verb of rendition? Rendered. But anyway, so he put it on socks and shirt. So like when you see that image, that's signature him. That's all him. So when you see that, you be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. So he on some Nipsey Hussle type where you get that and he throw in the comedy album for free. So make sure y'all get that. Support local comedy, man. Comedy, stand up, on stage, live and in person. It's gonna come back. We don't know when. So it's a lot of artists out here. Some of your favorite funny people, man, doing different stuff. We had Paris Sachet, we had Rollo Boykins, we had Damon Williams on yesterday. So these real heavyweights in the game, still in the trenches, on grind time, grassroots, hand to hand, door to door. So make sure y'all support them. All right. There's that. All right, let me see. John said he sent the link of let's watch this. Let's watch this together. He said to flip. If black people said the stuff white people say, that's creative. Because I literally I do that. That is creative. All right, we're gonna pull this up. Oh, Amanda Seals. Not a fan. We'll watch it though. We'll still watch it. See if it comes through. Let me know if it comes through. All right, let's go. Let's see what they're talking about. See how funny this is.
Listen to Taylor Swift? No. Girl, I am whiter than you.
Was it hard to grow up in the suburbs? It must have been really boring with no police activity or anything.
Your hair is amazing. It's kind of like my golden retriever. It's so warm and lifeless. How do you do that? Oh, wow.
Your name is so easy to spell and pronounce. Is it really easy to get a job?
Check out these photos of me volunteering at an orphanage in Europe. Those little white boys and girls, they were so inspiring.
Oh, wow. No, you don't sound like a dumb hick at all. That's so cool.
You are so pretty for a white girl.
Ooh. Really sad when Romney lost, huh? Good old Mitt. Couldn't do it. could not do it.
You were dating a white guy. Does he have like a really tiny penis?
Oh, you must listen to that rural music, right?
You know who you look just like? Who? Jennifer Lawrence?
So I just saw Titanic. How are you dealing? I had no idea your people had it so hard.
Your skin is so pale. Can I touch it?
Oh.
No, I was just talking about that with my friend Jeremy. He's white too.
I don't even think of you as white.
Hilarious.
I don't. I really don't. Wow. So you have to wear sunscreen?
Oh.
That is so crazy.
Hey,
right?
I'm from out of town. Can you help me find some meth?
Ooh.
What do you mean you don't listen to Macklemore? You're white.
I would do that
I've
one.
always heard that white girls are like super boring in bed.
Oh, hey. Yo, what's up, my crack?
Ooh. Hey.
Oh, no, man, it's cool. You know, I can say it. My girlfriend's white.
Yes.
Yeah, not cool, man.
Oh, okay. My bad, Daniel. My bad.
It's crack.
Greg. Daniel.
No, that's excellent. That's excellent. Round of applause for that. These people on this internet, man, they're creative. They're creative. I didn't know that existed. And I'm telling you, that's something I've been doing for years. It's amazing. And listen, I don't be making shit up, man. I'll be trying to tell y'all. So this is what happened at work yesterday. This is real rap, and we're going to wrap this show up. Real rap. This is what happened to me yesterday at work. Some of y'all know where I work. Some of y'all know what I do. My day job. So I'm in the city. I'll try to frame it as appropriately as possible. I work in a diverse neighborhood where the general population comes in and out of our front doors, right? So there's a groundskeeper, a voluntary member of the community who takes care of the flowers and plants out front. I've been there for a couple of years. Never had one word to say to me. Never. I've seen her talk to other people, talk down. Oh, white lady. I've seen her talk down to people, very condescending in her tone. And I chalk it up to, in her head, that's what she's used to doing, right? I'm like, but just don't bring that energy to me because you're not going to like how you get it back. I've always said this in my head, never talk to her. Beyond, hey, how's it going? So yesterday, I'm in a place where there's summer camp and people are bringing their kids to summer camp actively. So we're out front and we're with some other staff. This is a true story, ladies and gentlemen. We're with some other staff, and one of the staff is an older black dude, and he got the mask. And you know how your aunts and uncles been wearing their masks. They still not used to it. You know what I'm saying? And so they wear the joint right here, and their nose is out. Like the old people be having their nose out. You just got to tell them. You just got to, grandma, you just got to tell them. So the dude was older, and he had it out. Now she's in front of us, out front of the same building, all of us masked because we're at work. She's just out there clipping hedges. She don't have no mask on, right? So we're talking, and I guess she felt like she needed to invite herself in. This is yesterday. She wanted to invite herself into conversation. She was like, well, the mask really doesn't do much help if you don't cover your nose. So I don't really hide my facial expressions too well. So I look at my coworker. I'm like, what this bitch like she talking? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? How? She wasn't even over here. Like, she's not even in the conversation. So without hesitation, I said, well, it really doesn't help if you don't have one on. Both my coworkers hung their head and went inside, right? It was just instinct. It was a reflex for me. Plus, I enjoy that type of stuff. So she shot a little embarrassed look, tried to giggle it off, right? I've been there for 2 years. She has never talked to me. I'm sitting outside by myself. They're in the window watching. She comes over, strikes up a conversation, right? Because I'm the one that checked back. This is a true story, ladies and gentlemen. Happened yesterday. She says to me, while I'm sitting there trying to ignore her, hey, so what do you think of all these white kids coming to camp? Because when what used to be a black neighborhood in D.C., it is no longer. So in this camp, the new residents bring their kids. So I looked up and I said, I beg your pardon? I don't know. I've been here, for 50 years. And I remember when the neighborhood was different. And it's just odd to see all these white parents bring their white kids to the camp in this neighborhood. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, I'm being tricked. Oh, you trying to set me up? Is that what you're doing? Or you trying now you trying to talk, candidly because I put you in your place. Now you see that I got a brain. Now you want to talk. So I said, oh, I haven't noticed. Thought that was the end of it. She kept it going. This happened yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. She kept it going. She's like 80. No, I mean, you haven't noticed? It used to be like all black kids. Now it's just all white. What do you think about that? So I looked at her and I said, I don't. And I put my head back in writing my little notes or whatever. And then she walked off. She probably will never again not speak to me after that. But I was like, what are you trying to do? Like, how do you think, in what circumstance, before I go, some of y'all HR, in what circumstance could I do that to her and have that conversation in public while I'm in uniform? And my uniform has the insignia of a government agency. In what world could I have that conversation with her? Tripping. But they will try it. They will try it. But anyway, all right. There's a lot going on in Portland. I had some video lined up too, but I was trying to keep it light today. This show is very dynamic. We do different stuff from day to day. You never know what you're going to get when you tune in here. So we sometimes it's light, sometimes it's heavy. To Portland, I gotta get some experts on. I can't just talk about that. We got to get somebody on that's either boots on the ground or really can tell me what I'm looking at, because I see the clips and I read the stories and I'm really lost. I hear dry run, I hear practice, I hear all of these terms and it is, I don't know if I've built an opinion yet, so I didn't just want to throw the video out there of the DHS foot soldier officers tear gassing the mayor in the middle of the street. I wasn't ready to put that out there, and it was just one image I do want to share. I'll share this one on the way out. There's one image. I believe this was last night, because I don't see a lot of mainstream coverage. It's almost as if the news moved away from the protest era. And I say era like I'm from New York, only so that you can hear me, not for any other reason. All right, here we go. Let me show you this on the way out. This is what I saw on Twitter last night. And it's just, it's a lot of layers, man. And I don't want to get it wrong. Being had me with Lamont said on his show that they was, I don't know nothing. I don't know what's going on. But this is them last night. That's easily 10,000 people just out. I mean, this is like the rest of America a month and a half ago. They're still there, and they're there every night. And this is and apparently the reason why it's so big is because they're out there peacefully, not agitating, and the officers come in and just start knocking heads. So more and more people was like, oh, no, y'all not going to do that. Not here. And the numbers keep doubling like every night. So we're going to talk about it. If not definitely not tomorrow. Next week, we're going to line it up. We're going to bring some facts to the table and see what's going on. All right. What Lamont is failing to mention in the story I just told is that she made me lunch after their conversation and they had peach tea. And I guarantee you, I promise you, that's what she wanted to do. I guarantee you. After I checked her, I guarantee you that's what she wanted to do. And as hot as it was yesterday, I'm not sure if I wouldn't have done it. All right, let's keep it moving. Around this time, we like to leave on a lesson and get an encouraging word from an elder in a segment we like to call Hi, Dad.
Happy every day, brothers and sisters. This is Alpha Papa with today's reflection. I almost had a brain lock today. When I used to get brain locks in school, I thought about something that is happening now. Now is why open schools without the proper safety protocols in place, or online learning that also needs some fine-tuning. Why? Parents have to go to work. Who is there with the kids?
Why?
I was always taught the 5 P's in my growing up. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The education secretary and walking eagle obviously have no clue as to what is the correct call. If the schools are open without the 5 P's, the students, as well as the teachers and other staff, are at risk to the coronavirus. Is this what we want? No. A plan needs to be developed to address the concerns of those children and their working parents who cannot afford someone to supervise their kids that are home alone. Money talks, Ungaga walks, and please don't step in the Ungaga.
That's shit.
Money is spent on hotels, militia forces, travel expenses, and so many things with taxpayers' money. Why not on education of our children? We can find solutions to make this education of our youth work. Let's all pull together and get it right. May Jah bless all teachers and students. Peace and blessings. Alpha Papa signing off.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go live for this evening. I appreciate y'all for sticking into it. Shout out to Eddie Bryant launching his debut comedy album and selling his merch. You can find that at the EddieBryantShow.com. And shout out to all the sponsors and everybody that shared the page, man. Everybody that shared the stream and let the other people see it and stop being stingy. If you see something, say something. I appreciate you as well. And again, we ran out of time. Roland Martin was standing by to jump in Tiny Closet Studios. We apologize, Roland. We'll try to get you on tomorrow.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.
I appreciate that. I'll see y'all next time, man.
Man, I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.